Santos still doesn't have a field goal in the game.
Holmes tries to get it. Cheeks isn't cutting. Lucas with the double team.
Brea, that's what they need.
They need a lot more of that action.
His third three. And his 94th of the year. Let's see if they win the rundown. They will.
And they got numbers now. Dayton needs to take advantage of this.
Didn't get a chance to. Unless that lane clears out a little bit for Duran. And it does, just enough. His first field goal in the second half. Comes with 6 minutes to play.
He catches that ball, he's in go mode. Anytime he doesn't see a double team, he's so happy. He's making sure he gets it up at the rim. Good one.
The Flyers down 11, looking to make a push here at the 5.5-minute mark. Now trying to get it to Brea, but nice defense by Coleman to knock it out. Yeah, he plays the passing lanes like you were talking about earlier. Really good defender.
Yeah, he understands weak side concepts very well. Some guys are good on the ball defenders. Some guys are good off the ball. He's good at both. Just watch the way Coleman navigates around screens on the ball. Weak side active hands, always looking to help.
Holmes, quick step through Davidson, draws a foul. They'll go back to the line.
That's a good take by Holmes. As soon as he got the ball, you see him seal inside, catch it. Look, once he sees there's no double team, he's gone. He's not waiting. I know I'm not going to get a lot of opportunities like this. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage.
Let's see if he can from the free throw line. Working on a double-double, a rebound away. And he got them both.
Back down to single digits, 5 minutes left.
Here we go. And again, full court pressure, and they had to call a timeout. Now here's the full court heat.
Want to stay out of that corner. Anytime you see it's full court pressure, the corner is not your friend.
Had a little trouble that time. 5 minutes to play. Blackshear with 6 to shoot. That one hit both sides of the rim and popped out. Can they make it a 10-0 or 11-0 run?
For Dayton, the time is now. Got to keep the party going.
Brea, deep three. Got it! Kobe Brea.
And you can feel that momentum turning.
It's down to 6. It was 17 at one point. Oh, and a steal from behind. Ball still loose. Everybody's on the deck.
I think Lucas might have got a timeout.
Wolfpack hasn't scored in the last 3.5 minutes.
They're going to need some more of that action from Blackshear. I think it's time for Blackshear to start calling his own number. Get to his area and just pull up.
And lost the ball.
Blackshear wants a foul, but I see excellent defense by Holmes. Big fella really moving his feet.
Nevada led 34-25 at halftime as we get another look. And he just lost the handle.
Yeah.
And I'm going to remind you, the Wolfpack this year was 24-0 when they led at the break. They've seen their 17-point lead dwindle to 6, maybe to 3 if that goes, and it does. Santos finally.
If there was ever a time for Santos to start getting hot.
It's down to 1 possession game. And a foul on Santos right after he hits the 3.
And you see Elvis driving down the lane. Lucas tries to flop and get the charge, and it results in a Santos 3, his first bucket of the ball game. 13-0 run for the Flyers. Now, if you're Nevada, you got to stay true to your principles. It's Blackshear, it's Lucas. Either you're running a two-man game, some baseline screens for Lucas, see if you can get him open, or maybe Blackshear just get into his area.
Here is Lucas with Holmes way out on him.
Lucas likes his matchup. He wants the one-on-one.
He takes the three. Too strong. Rebound. Offensive rebound for the Wolfpack by Coleman.
Give Holmes some credit. Last possession, he forces a turnover on Blackshear. This time he switches out and makes Lucas take a tough jumper. Big fella showing some perimeter defensive skills.
Trying to double team Blackshear momentarily. He won't have any of that.
Blackshear's taking his time, but the clock's running down. He's got to go. It's 8 seconds. He's at the top of the key.
5 now.
The three-point line is that's not his area. He's only hit 5 of those all season.
Here come the Flyers. Chance to cut it to 1 or tie it up if this goes. It does. Brea, his 5th of the game.
Wow.
56 all with 2.5 to go in regulation. I didn't have to say that a few minutes ago. Lucas turns and fires. Got it. 2 point.
That is a tough shot.
17 for Jared Lucas.
There wasn't much space there at all. Lucas confident in his skill set.
Holmes.
And 1.
Oh, and it goes. He stayed with it enough to get it to drop. And now he's got a chance for a 3-point play.
Holmes sets the screen. Brea with the excellent pass, and Holmes going up strong. He went up to dunk it, and just the fact that he went up that strong, that's why he was able to get the and one. He went for the dunk, and when he felt the contact, he was still able to lay it in.
The Flyers have not led since the first half. They do now. Wow.
And Anthony Grant wants a timeout. Don't cool him off.
Let's see if Nevada can get back in gear on offense. Blackshear on top. Guarded by Santos. Here's Coleman. Down low. Davidson working against Holmes. The hook shot. In and out. Cheeks with a rebound.
Touched every part of the rim, too. Man, bring that ball back to Holmes. It's Holmes or Brea for me.
Elvis lost it.
It's got coming down the stretch. It's got to be for Dayton. It's got to be Holmes or Brea. Everybody else, you get the ball when those guys give it to you.
Blackshear.
You know where he's going. You know where he's going.
To the window.
He's going to the mid-range. The mid-range Maven.
Nevada back in front. Under a minute to go in regulation. 5 lead changes. 4 ties. It's coming down to the last 45 seconds.
Holmes got it. They're going to let him play one-on-one. No, it's a double.
Santos throws his shoulder, throws it off the window.
And Santos have been scoreless for the bulk of this game. Now he's got a quick 5 points in the last 3 minutes.
It's about 8-second difference on the shot clock and the game clock.
For my money, right now, if I'm Nevada, I'm running some baseline action or a pin down for Lucas. If he can't get open, I'm going to tell Blackshear, do your thing, big fella. We're going to ride you all the way home.
Blackshear with the ball. Davidson working against Holmes.
I like Davidson, but Davidson's got to find his guys.
Oh,
Davidson's got to find his guys.
And now a foul in the backcourt as Santos came up with a loose ball.
Davidson's had a great ball game, but the closers for this team is Lucas and Blackshear. Got to understand who's supposed to have the ball at critical moments.
Davidson tried to crossover dribble and just lost it right there. And then Santos is fouled and will go to the line, where he's 1 for 2 today, 74% on the season. Nails the first one. He picked a really good time to find his offense.
Oh, yeah.
It was missing the entire game, but he's hit 2 big field goals, including a 3. And now this free throw could make it a 3-point lead with 15.5 to go. Got it. Nevada, no timeouts. But Dayton has one, and they call a timeout.
And if you're the Flyers right now, you can't let Lucas get a good look. He's the guy that you fear from 3. You know Blackshear doesn't want any threes. He only has 5 on the season.
Blackshear had to pick up his dribble. 5 to shoot. Davidson lets fly off the mark. Rebound Coleman. Back. Blackshear. It's not his game, and it won't go. And the Dayton Flyers pull off the second half comeback.
The SEC Sixth Man of the Year. Cross-court pass. Edwards a 3. Big shot. Big shot. A 1-possession game. Fakes the 3. Now puts up an off-balance 3. No good. The rebound to Dillingham. Yeah, that was a tough shot. Dillingham through the defense. And off the mark. Thought he was drawing contact there. 2.5 to go. I like them getting Townsend in that isolation on the left elbow. Shot clock down to 6. They're not going to get a shot off. Townsend's got to go up. He does. Oh, tough shot! Trey Day here in Pittsburgh. Dillingham, turnaround, nowhere close. Dillingham gets it back. Reeves going one-on-one. Step back 3. Yes! What a shot. Reeves with 27. Boy, it didn't look like it was going to be a good shot, but he made it. Oakland has 2 timeouts. Kentucky still with 3. Watts finds an opening. Missed it. Rebound on Yenso. Dillingham up to Reeves. And a steal by Townsend. Over to Watts. To Cole. And he's fouled. And Cole just a 62% free throw shooter. Oakland has won 1 game all time in the NCAA tournament. It was in the opening round in 2005. It was the pre-first 4. So they've never won a game in the round of 64. Meanwhile, Kentucky 1-3 in its last 4 tournament games. Dillingham doesn't even want to shoot now because he's missed a couple in a row. He's going to shoot this one. It's good! Kentucky's last 6 field goals have been 3s. A 1-point game inside a minute to go. You got to keep playing offense because you're going to have to take a shot here. Everyone on their feet here in Pittsburgh. Try to get it to Townsend. Watts out to Cole, corner 3. I think that's a good move. I like that. Shepard will bring it up the floor. Got to go quick. Shepard, that's a deep 3. No good. Rebound Townsend. And the foul. Kentucky still has 3 timeouts remaining. So still time here. Townsend misses the first. Oh, he made that one. Rattles in. 5-point game. Got to take something to the basket. Edwards with 9, puts up a deep 3, no good. Rebound is out of bounds to Kentucky with 4.9 on the clock. 5.1 on the clock, a 5-point game.
The only thing Oakland can't do is just don't foul.
Edwards puts it in, 3.9. John Calipari calls timeout.
That's the other thing. If you can't get it in bounds, throw it in the backcourt, if anything.
Lampman and Townsend is fouled before any time came off the clock. Dillingham got him. So now, huge free throws for Trey Townsend.
He's got to make one.
79% on the season, but he's 3 of 7 tonight.
And let me tell you something, as fast as Dillingham is, he will get a shot in 4 seconds if he misses.
His father, a credentialed photographer tonight.
I would foul. If they throw this ball to the half court, I would foul.
And Greg Campy calls timeout using his final timeout. 3 of 8 tonight. Got it! John Calipari calls timeout.
You know, you're down 4. What are you going to say?
Shepard will inbound.
They don't have anyone on the ball. Foul him. Nope.
Reeves puts up a 3. No good. And Oakland with the March memory of a lifetime.
Kansas will play the clock a little bit here with a 7-point lead.
It's high-low time. You know what it is. Pick and roll game. Looking for the high-low action.
Adams, Dickinson. Outside jumper won't go, and the rebound comes off to Marshall. Marshall will pull up and take a 3. Another 3 attempt. This one does go for Jaden Campbell. Here we go. They get it into Dickinson immediately. And back to Furphy. He draws a double team. Dickinson high balls it. And they get it in the front court with just over a minute to go.
Now it's time to find Harris. Run that mid pick and roll. And let that ball find Dickerson towards the end of this shot clock. Dickinson. Sorry.
And the lob to KJ Adams is too strong.
Oh, wow.
Turnover for Jermaine Marshall. He'll be the trigger man. Nobody on him as he inbounds the ball. Into the hands of Rylan Jones. 2-possession game, 50 seconds to go. Jones thought about a long 3. It's going to be a choke.
I guess he's done with the cramps for now. Wow.
Jermaine Marshall will play the inbound man, who's Furphy. Got it into Dickinson.
That's not who they wanted right there. Dickinson got away with the elbow. Adams wide open.
Ahead to Adams for the flush. 2-possession game, less than 30 to go. Scramble for the loose ball. Who's got it? It's a tie-up.
Who's the arrow go to?
Samford.
Let's see how Kansas is going to play it. Last time they tried to show him recovery. It didn't work out well. Oh, excellent play.
3 ball.
Excellent play. Wow.
Campbell again. It's down to 1.
Kansas has to be strong with the ball. And then it's going to come down to, are they going to be able to knock down their free throws?
90-89. Kansas gets the ball in. Ahead to Timberlake on the run.
It's a block.
And he missed the shot.
Did they call a foul?
He went for the jam. Should have gone for the layup. Hit the deck hard.
I got to see the replay. Was that clean? I got to see the replay, though. That was clean. I don't know if there was a foul right there. That is all ball. And that is an incredible play. Wow. Man. with the game on the line, that is an incredible block that just got taken away from Samford.
Gene Steratore, do you agree with us?
I do agree with you guys. It's a great block by Samford right there. A really great job with the inside hand, getting the top of all ball right there, fellas.
At any rate, it's Timberlake to the free throw line. That free throw ties his season high. Timberlake got them both. Clutch free throws.
And now they're taking the big fella out. They're taking Dickinson out. That tells me that Kansas is going to switch every pick and roll. They don't want any confusion. They don't want any mishaps. We're going to switch every pick and roll, force Samford inside the three-point line. You got to switch hard on this. You got to switch hard.
Three-point game. Adams comes out to get Jones. That one's going up and off the mark. Scramble for the rebound.
That's off a chore.
And Jackson saved it off a chore with 2.4. A chore jumping around on him. Pass comes in, comes right back to Furphy, and he's fouled with 0.9 to go.
That'll do it.
The biggest free throw right there. They have nothing to hang their heads about, and they will be talking about that not blocked shot for years to come. As Kansas survives the Samford Bulldogs.
Is it Davis time? 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Davis, the drive, flips it up. No! He got it to go. Oh, foul hits. John L. Davis getting to the rack.
Off the wrong foot.
And you had mentioned him going left earlier by 5 points or fewer.
And Bowie's missed 4 of his last 5 shots. You go back to him.
Langborg, I'd go to get him involved. Oh, look, don't bring your guy in there like that, Martinelli.
And it's going to go the other way. Turnover.
Why are you out there?
So now Florida Atlantic up by 2 with 40 seconds left. 10 to shoot.
Make sure you check out if you're Northwestern. And you get a quick timeout. Just in May.
Timeout. Florida Atlantic.
Eyes are on Davis.
Trigger in. Weatherspoon for Davis. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Davis floats it up. Off the mark. Rebound. Battle for.
He was out of bounds going the other way.
And Northwestern's going to have a chance. 27.2 to play. Michael Reed, Antonio Petty, Justin Porterfield. And it is a jump ball, and the tie-up favors Florida Atlantic.
I think with this small lineup, maybe you go inside the Golden if you're Florida Atlantic.
They're going to lob it in. Golden way
They give it
outside.
right away. Stretch the game. Got hit in the head again.
He did. He is 9 out of 10 today. Vlad Golden. Missed it.
Nice rebound.
Barnheiser. Shot clock is turned off. 2-point game. 20 seconds left.
Got to go to the rim. Boy's got to. Davis guarding him.
Barnheiser works his way to the paint. Met there by Golden. Swinging. Martinelli down to 10 seconds. Barnheiser looking to go to the cup. He does. We are tied at 58. 6 seconds left. Florida Atlantic. 3 seconds. 2 seconds.
What's he doing?
Davis. Whoa! At the buzzer. Overtime.
Why would he stun and blow by and get to the rim? You're going to get a good shot.
So not even a clean shot for Florida Atlantic. Ball in the air. Ricochets over to Golden. Florida Atlantic controls it. Wow. Quick jumper. It doesn't go for Weatherspoon.
Boy, goodness, no set, no ball reversal.
We are tied at 58. Just underway in overtime. Martinelli feeds it. Bingo.
And that patience of Bowie clears out and then coming around on that little dribble handoff.
And that was good defense. I don't know if you can defend that any better. Tough shot.
17 for Ryan Langborg.
I think it was a three-point shooter, but he's got a good middle game.
Greenlee shows it, and out of travel.
Drag that foot, and you got to keep that kid out of the lane.
That is 19 turnovers now for the Owls.
Looking at this activity, Grant, pretty impressive. Didn't stop. They run some terrific sets. Big time knockdown.
60 to 58 Northwestern. Barnheiser
Nice fade here.
Give it up. Langford. Yes, sir.
How about that? And because Golden is in that drop coverage, that little screen and roll action, he comes off naked, wide open, shooting with confidence.
19 leads all scorers. It's Ryan Langford, the grad transfer from Princeton.
The 3 perimeter guys have been terrific for Northwestern.
They need points. Davis. Contact. Foul.
Barnheiser.
86% on the season. 2 of 2 today. In and out.
He gets to the line almost 5 times a game. For a perimeter guy, that's pretty impressive.
One out of 2. 3-point game, 3:42 remaining in OT.
The 2 bigs are the bumpers, screeners. 3 perimeter guys will do the damage for Northwestern.
Hunger faked the handoff to Barnheiser.
Barnell's got to give it up, get inside.
And Davis got his hands on it. Langford gets over there, bounces for Martinelli.
Kick it out.
He does. Langford. Oh, yeah!
Wide open. A little delay. And a Princeton. Goodness. And having a ball in Brooklyn.
65-59, Northwestern. The jumper from Martin doesn't go. Martinelli comes away with a rebound.
Bad offense, I think, coming out in this overtime period. Just not executing, not getting the ball inside into the paint to Golden. Conversely, for Northwestern, they are precise with their execution offensively.
Nice hands, really.
It hasn't been Bowie, it's been others. Barnheiser and Langford.
He won't go away, though. Under 5.
Peak of the clock. Bowie.
Settle.
He's going to hoist on the foul. It goes! Bowie! Major splash!
Goodness! That kid is tough. The moment he seizes it. A long way to go. Don't celebrate against this good team.
Bowie trying to wave bye-bye to Florida Atlantic. It is 9-1 Northwestern in overtime. They are 4 of 4 from the field. They need a bucket. Can't get it from Martin. Offensive rebound. Davis fires. That's an air ball. And it's rebounded by Barnheiser. Northwestern in control right now with 2 minutes to go in overtime.
And really settling at the other end. Didn't run anything. Jacked up a couple of deep ones.
Bowie tells Martinelli not to set a screen for him.
That's what happened earlier, if you recall.
Yep, they got bunched up at midcourt and turned it over. Bowie wants to go one-on-one. Bowie, the bounce. The save by Hunger. Barnheiser, give it up. Langford! It's good! Everything is working for Northwestern.
Goodness. They got a foul on the dribble drive.
No basket there for Florida Atlantic. This is an absolute crusher if you're Florida Atlantic.
And Bert, that pass by Bowie, he was leading to the goal, teasing his teammate to go. They end up with the open look on the perimeter, and why not have some joy and some early youngins by this club.
But this is going to be a short stay for Florida Atlantic. Davis takes it to the rim. 6 seconds left. Northwestern came up big in the clutch. A late rally to get the win. They force overtime and then they dominate.
Yeah, I get that.
But I don't like it either.
My thought would be, if I'm going to throw it, then I'm going to sprint right to half court, and it's like a comeback route to create some space to get it in.
Hey, for those expecting to see Texas A&M and Nebraska, that game will tip off shortly on True TV.
So many teams now followed 3, but with 32 seconds in the game, that's a long time.
14 from Mahoney, who gets subbed out. Garham in defensively. And I'm with you, inside 33 seconds, three-point edge, something you want to do inside 10 seconds normally. Donaldson looking for the tie, not there. Rebound to Broom.
Good D, couldn't get it.
Donaldson comes up with it, in and out. Broom with the tip, it's not there. Allenton comes down with it. Auburn's got a foul to stop the clock. All kinds of opportunities they had. Just give it a chance. That's all you got to do.
Still a lot of time, Robbie. 14 seconds.
No, and if you're Auburn, you're thinking we're getting it up and we're getting a bucket as quick as we can.
Leaves it off the left side. 4-point deficit here for Auburn. Here come the Tigers. Johnson takes it in. Draws the contact.
Wow.
Whoa, a chance for an and one. A possible three-point play with 8.7 left.
You know what I didn't like about that play on the defensive end for Yale? That was his guy. He had to run back from the free throw line to get to KD Johnson. That just has to be a switch. You got to take him, and I'll take yours.
I totally agree with you, but the advanced pass makes that play possible. If you've got a point guard who wants to pound the air out of it, you're not getting this type of look. And then I think if you're Allerton here, man, you got to contest, but you cannot commit this foul.
If you do, Robbie, he can't make it.
Absolutely.
I got to grab him. Good job by KD Johnson. Did not settle for that three. Could have. He went straight to the bucket.
If I'm Yale right now, I'm talking it out about how we have got to inbound this basketball. And under out of bounds, and then even some of this full court pressure, it's been a bit of a struggle.
Adding time, 9.4 in and out. Boom, fighting for it. It's a loose ball. Allerton falls down on it. We got a jump ball. It'll be Tigers basketball. There is hope. There is hope for the Auburn Tigers.
And if you're Yale, you've got to find a way to rebound. What a play.
Oh, they lost Donaldson in the foul. Yale lost Donaldson on the inbounds.
There's gambled, Robbie. And you just cannot leave the guy under the rim.
And he was creeping out to go try to steal that pass over the top to Denver Jones.
I mean, if you're the Bulldogs, everybody has to box out.
Yes.
Everybody.
Pressure's a crazy thing. Donaldson, an 83% foul shooter.
He misses them both front end. Boom has it, puts it up. Williams there, rejected by Allerton. Johnson for the win. Not there. Yale riding the march magic high once again.
In this game, Creighton tries to split and drives. I can't take it over here as a coach. You switched on to the guy. Get over on his right hand. O'Brien just picked up his fifth foul. He is gone for the Buffaloes. And the other thing is, Tony Williams is standing right there. Move your feet and try to get in front of him. Don't just reach your hand and wave at him as he goes by. I just look, and this isn't just tonight. This is on every level. It is tough to guard guys off the dribble, but you can't let them go to their strong hand every time down the floor. Javon Ruffin will check in. Clayton hits it. He has the last 9 points for Florida. Well, we were talking about how he had to be in the game because he could score. Here we go. De Silva looking, feeding Williams back to De Silva. That's who I want with the ball, De Silva and Simpson. And Simpson's got it. And into Williams. That's a nice job by Florida collapsing on Williams. He had a lane to the basket for a brief second. Simpson doubled. De Silva on top. Shot clock trying to attack. They got to now. It's Simpson with the move in the paint. That's what Simpson does. He makes big plays in clutch situations. At least they made him go to his left. Free, Creighton, in and out. Rebound inside, picked up by Kugel. On top, pulling, on the wing, three-point. Three-point game. What a shot. De Silva will inbound. Full court pressure, as you can see, and it goes quickly right there to Ruffin. Doubled. It's intercepted. It's intercepted by Kugel. The Gators have it down by 3. Pull it outside on top. It's Creighton. The drive hard into De Silva. Foul! Well, the ball got to Ruffing instead of the more accomplished ball handlers like De Silva, Cody Williams, and obviously Simpson, and they made him make a play, and they've been so passive against this pressure.
This is one of the best free throw shooters in the country, Walter Creighton.
He's put on a show here, and I give Williams credit. At least he made him go to his left.
De Silva picks up his 4th foul in 22 seconds to go. Hits this free throw 1-point game. Oh, and he misses. Ruffin has the rebound. They swarm him with Hulk. Williams, the freshman. And a foul from behind on Thomas Hulk. They're going to go back to the bench and bring in Dak.
Well, that's how they're going to try to guard Samuel inside, I guess, right?
They're going to guard Samuel with Hadley.
Okay.
Because you're not going to put De Silva on him with 4 fouls. Please guard.
Creighton's attack. Williams to inbound. Simpson with it for the lead. 1.7. Long shot, good as it goes. Colorado runs. The Buffaloes have won.
Oakland has made 4 of its last 6 3-point attempts.
They've got to make sure they start getting out to those corners, or they may have to change defenses.
Bulky. Oh, what a shot fake. And he buries it.
The shot fake. 3 threes off shot fakes.
His 6th 3 of the night. It's a 1-point game. He's got Conway on him. Burns with 5 on the shot clock. O'Connell left wide open. And the rebound to Bulky. Golden Grizzlies still looking for their first lead of the night.
You got to get it to Townsend on the block. Bulky hasn't been able to get the ball in the half court at all.
Townsend on the block. And Oakland has its first lead.
Well, first Bulky makes a 3. Shot fake, gets him up just a little bit, knocks it out, and then they do what they need to do, which is get the ball into Townsend in the half court, because Bulky's shots aren't really, not able to get it in the half court, and this kid has been tough on that block.
27 points for Trey Townsend, and Diarra picks up his 4th foul.
Then putting all that attention on Townsend, I think opens up all that attention on Bulky, opens up the floor for other people.
Diarra is out there with 4 fouls. Burns dribbles in. Burns is fouled.
They let him get to his left hand. They had him bottled up, then they let him get to that left. Once he's going that way, he's really tough.
Cole is called for the foul, his 2nd. Burns with 17 tonight. Kevin Keats told us yesterday that DJ Burns is his closer. Late in games, this is where DJ Burns does his finest work. Now they're discussing if it's 2 shots or a foul on the floor.
I thought it was on the floor.
They're giving him 2. Winner will see Colorado or Marquette in Dallas on Friday in the Sweet 16. One out of 2 for DJ.
Well, you know where Oakland's got to go with this one. Number 4. He said the back screen is going to be open on the dunking. They love this isolation play right there on the elbow.
Diarra with 4 fouls. Townsend over him, up the front of the rim. Townsend grabs it back. Out to Golke.
Morsell got there fast.
Greg Campy calling out a play from the Oakland bench.
Now he's going to go one-on-one from that elbow.
And a foul is called as Morsell clipped Golke running through a screen. And a 1-and-1 for Oakland. It would be the 4th straight year a team seeded 14th or lower advanced to the Sweet 16. Oral Roberts in 2021, St. Peter's 2 years ago, and Princeton last year.
And interesting, Oakland has nobody on the foul line here with 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go.
Dave and Lisa, Golke, Jack's parents, with one more free throw. 1 out of 2 for Golke, a 2-point game.
Well, you know they're going to go into DJ if they can. DJ Burns, that is. They're all matched up perfectly now.
And give it to him. Morsell cuts off the three, and a foul. What a great pass by DJ Burns.
Yeah, it was a great pass, and it was a great cut by Morsell. He saw the double. He saw Lampman was no longer in the middle of the floor where he's been for a lot of this game, so he cuts. Boy, I'm surprised he didn't finish that one. He is too.
Kevin Keats said that when DJ Burns draws the double, his eyes light up. He's such a good passer. He knows he can take advantage. Morsell, an 80% free throw shooter. One out of 2, and Ben Middlebrooks is going to come back in with 4 fouls, replacing Diarra, who has 4 fouls.
I mean, Diarra's big, Middlebrooks a little bigger. Maybe they want a couple of big guys in the game because they know they're going to Townsend.
Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Townsend on the block. Middlebrooks is there to the corner. Lampman for 3. Way off, and Middlebrooks grabs it.
Well, I thought Townsend was going to shoot that one. He was right on the box.
And a timeout called by Kevin Keats.
Well, you know where they're going with this. The question is, how's Oakland going to play him? They're going to double him, and who's going to be alone outside for DJ Burns to hit?
Oakland thrives in close games. Can they pull one out here in Pittsburgh? Burns, there's the double.
And they took away that right shoulder that time very well. He's not a good offensive set here for NC State.
O'Connell with 5 on the shot clock. O'Connell drives right in. Draws the goes! What a clutch bucket from Michael O'Connell.
The end of the shot clock. Defense was scrambling. It was a great defensive set. But once Lampman got beat off the dribble against that zone, there was no help. Townsend comes really late, and he gets a layup.
O'Connell, a top 100 recruit in lacrosse and basketball. He originally committed to Maryland to play lacrosse, decided to go to Stanford for basketball, and transfer here to NC State. And he puts the Wolfpack up by 2.
Made a pretty big shot against Virginia the other day.
To force overtime in the ACC tournament. Golke was held. Morsell commits the foul, and that's going to send Golke to the free throw line.
Still 1-1.
We've been talking about this all night. 7th game in 12 days for NC State. You've said that you haven't seen fatigue. These are the moments where you think about that a lot.
I mean, every one of those games, they played better in the second half. It's an amazing thing. And they're playing 7 guys.
Again, nobody to rebound for Oakland.
Yeah, I mean, I would have 2 guys in there, not in case the ball comes loose. Yeah, you don't want to foul in this situation, but you got to have 2 guys in there. I think just standing around in case somebody fumbles the ball, so you're there to get it.
Golke ties it.
All right, now we got a tie game. NC State's got to use the entire, well, they're going to call timeout here.
There's an 11-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Coming down to the wire in Pittsburgh. We just told you, DJ Burns, the closer, in Kevin Keats' words.
They got to make sure that they get in front of him and don't let him make an easy catch.
Cole got a hand on it. Burns still makes the catch. Out to Morcell. Now O'Connell. Burns with 10. Burns goes up. Burns misses. Towns in the rebound.
They got to get the last shot of the game. You start going with 8 seconds to go.
And Greg Campy calls timeout. It'll be Golke to inbound. Tied at 66.
Yeah, they're going to run the play where they get Townsend on the box.
Watts with 8 seconds. Conway comes up to get it. 4 seconds left. And Conway turns it over. Oh, now they're going to take a look. And they're going to say, well, no call on the court yet.
I agree. I think this ball is off of Oakland. I think he has it right at the end. And I think they're looking at the time as well, fellas. I did not get a chance to revisit the time, but to me, it just held on to that finger right after it passed through the player of North Carolina State's hand. I think there was still a piece of the Oakland player's hand on the basketball after the NC State game came away.
NC State ball. Hold on. They're stopping it again. Greg Campy can't believe it. Wow.
I would have somebody on the ball here. I would not let O'Connell just throw this ball into the front court.
O'Connell to Morcell from midcourt for the win! Almost! He almost got it! And put 5 more minutes on the clock.
Would have been his 5th.
Horn, great dish to Burns. NC State wanted a foul on that one. They didn't get it. But they do have a 1-point lead.
The dribble penetration against the zone.
Townsend in the paint. Burns and Diarra all over him. Taylor goes up. Oh, missed. Knocked out of bounds to Oakland.
Everybody left him alone. They thought he was going to kick the ball out. Everybody left him, and he missed a little one. He was surrounded here. Looked like he was going to pass it out. Everybody left.
And Golke can't get open. Morcell has locked him up.
Can't get a touch. Now he's out.
And that's Diarra's 5th. I think Kevin Keats has enjoyed this overtime so far.
And now he's going to have to put somebody in the game. Well, he's going to go small. He'll go with Jaden Taylor, I'm sure. That's a foul.
I don't think he's really going to have a choice but to go small.
Oh, no, yeah, he's got to go Jaden Taylor. At least to have a guy in there that's a regular. You know, it hurts them defensively. It can help them offensively to have another perimeter player in against that zone, another ball handler, another guy who's a good three-point shooter.
Gene Steratore telling us they made the right call on that deflection.
Because it was not possession?
Never had possession. Townsend gets it done at the line. 2:25 to go. There's the foul trouble for the Wolfpack. 69-68. for three. It's short. Burns is there to clean it up.
And somebody had to be aware of Burns and put a body on him there. He was all by himself.
22 points, 9 rebounds for DJ Burns. Great defense by Horn. And out of bounds was Townsend. DJ Horn affected that play on the defensive end, and it's NC State basketball.
Yeah, good defense. I'll tell you what, on the defensive end, they don't look tired to me.
Chance of the let's go Wolfpack. Horn, shot fake, jumper is good! And finally for DJ Horn.
Well, they called on something. They called a foul on NC State.
They did. They're counting the basket, but a foul against the Wolfpack, which will be free throws for Oakland. That was Horn's first points in 40 minutes as DJ Burns commits the foul.
Oh, yeah. And now, I think they should look at that.
Lampman is at the line.
He was kind of could have been a flagrant one, or at least worth looking at, I think.
When you talk about nerves, Blake Lampman had missed 3 free throws all year. Missed the first, makes the second. Final 90 seconds in Pittsburgh of this first overtime. Conway all over Burns. The pass to Taylor. Big shot! That's exactly what you said, Lap. They'll lose something on the defensive end with Diarra out, but maybe they gain something offensively.
Yeah, they spread him out a little bit more. He's another three-point shooter, and he made a big shot.
Goki for the answer. It's no good. Townsend tries to save it. He could not. Out of bounds to NC State.
Just don't want to foul here.
Cole hits a three, and Greg Campy will call timeout with 14 seconds left. And then foul.
Oh, that's off NC State.
That is off Taylor. 12.4. Goldkey, who was out for that possession, will come back in. Conway, Goldkey fakes the three, now puts it up. No good. Rebound Burns. Over to Taylor. 5 seconds left. Up ahead O'Connell with 2. And the Wolfpack are riding this wave all the way to the Sweet 16.
The lead is 9. Texas. Can they answer? Hunter drives it. Ooh, nice shot fake. And the reverse is good for Tyrese Hunter.
But that's why you play off 2 feet. If he goes off one, he doesn't get that move on. He jump, stop, hesitates, and was able to get to the other side of the rim. So good fundamental offense. Outstanding footwork that time by Hunter. And
lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Here's Connect. Short mid-range. No. And Cunningham clears the rebound. Hunter pushing. Taking on all the balls right here. Back to the reverse and lays it in. Tyrese Hunter back-to-back possessions goes to the basket.
But that's a play, a one-on-three. No, oh, good move.
Good.
Good move.
Ziegler working with Adu here. Gets it back. Ziegler probing, kicks it. Meshack drives. Meshack nothing there. Ziegler open for 3. Missed it. Up and over the backboard and out of bounds. Texas ball. Texas with the ball here, full court pressure, show pressure by the Bulls. And now Asmus at the point. Hunter goes to the basket again. A2 blocks from behind. Who's it going to be? Officials looking at one another.
Jordan. It's off of James.
Terry Oglesby overrules and says Texas ball.
Watch the end here. The block, then right there. So it didn't touch Hunter, I don't think, on the ground. And James was already out of bounds and his arm hit it.
Another minute, you can take a look at it. Here's Dessou now. Dessou's going to pull it up to connect. Oh, it was halfway down. Been that kind of game and been that for Dessou. Now 1 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, a little zone defense right here. Try to keep the ball out the middle, but James has it. I think he looked to attack that time on Cunningham. It was more, he was on the zone. He could have went one-on-one.
Tennessee by 5, 2.5 to go. Using a lot of clock here. Adu looking underneath, and the reverse. Josiah Jordan James. Great setup there by Jonas Adu. Texas got to go quick now. Hunter moves it. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Dessou shoots over Ziegler and cashes one in.
He says finally he turned down an open shot to now take a contested shot, which made him concentrate and focus a little bit more. And once again, a 2-possession game.
Connect. Not afraid. Adu battling for the board. Asmus has it. Dessou is in there grappling as well. Hunter lays it in. Texas is within 2. Now the screws tighten. 2-point Tennessee lead with the ball. Set us up here, Jimmy.
Well, they got back in at 10 for 10 from the free throw line in the second half, 4 for 11 from behind the arc. Texas is. And only lost some turnovers, but got some good defensive stops at Samford.
A block of Adu. Cunningham is down. They're playing 4-on-5 here. Brock Cunningham injured. They pop the whistle here to stop play.
Yeah.
Adu connect. Ziegler, James, and Meshack for Tennessee. Ziegler matching up with Hunter. Now Dessou. Jordan James is on him. They clear it out for Dessou. Dessou goes to work. Dessou in and out. Foul, no! Held up, and it will be a held ball. Tennessee has possession.
And you called it, Brian. It was an isolation up top. You don't want to give up layups right now for Texas. If you can catch, you're going to foul before they get the shot up.
50 seconds. Ziegler leads one. Adu! Foul on his way in. Hard foul, just to your point, Jimmy. Can't afford to give up the dunk this year. Not his strength. And he misses the first.
Well, let's take a look if Dessou gets him on the wrist right there. Okay, so that's where the official caught it, so good call. Normally you say the hand is a part of the ball, but that was a lot of wrist. So good camera angle, good replay.
It's going to be a good foul either way.
Yeah.
Adu, his second here. And he puts the balls up by 3. Still a 1-possession game. Tennessee no fouls to give. Asmus puts it in. Seconds to go. Trip to the Sweet 16. Asmus turns the corner, lays it in. It's a 1-point game. A little over 5 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And now Mitchell will take the foul. That's just the 5th for Texas.
But who, if you're going to do that, you would ensure that Adu would be the one.
And
there it is, right
takes
there.
that foul, so they take 3 in a row. They're going to make Tennessee win this game from the free throw line right now.
Well, and despite Tennessee shoots as a team 75%, but you just threw out there kind of what Adu shoots from the line, which is 62%. He split the last one. So if he does that again, it's still a 1-possession game. If he makes 2, it's a 1-possession game.
Tense. Pressure free throws for Jonas Adu. Calmly cashes in the first.
I'll tell you what, for a 62% free throw shooter, nice looking stroke. It may be in between the ears when he gets up there. Let's see if he can duplicate that effort on this shot.
Well, his last 2 have been swishes. Yep. 2 out of 3. 3 out of 4. Adu delivers in the clutch. 3-point game here. 24.3 left. Shot clock is off. Asmus been a big shot taker throughout his collegiate career. Hunter probing, nothing there. Meshack, now Ziegler, and it's Asmus who misses and connect with the rebound. And the foul comes. Tennessee a chance to go up 2 possessions here with free throws to come. Connect. Knocks it down. Clutch free throws coming from Tennessee. First Adu, now Connect. One more coming here for the SEC Player of the Year. Dalton Connect. Hits them both. Big free throws. Texas has to go quick. Just shy of 9 seconds. Hunter flying down the court. Three-point heave is good. Tyrese Hunter keeps Texas alive. Texas just used their last timeout. And the ball into the hands of Connect. Weaver fouls him to put him up 3. Got it. No hesitation whatsoever. The stroke is pure. There's no fouls. Run out the clock. Head to Detroit. Got it. Dalton Connect delivers in the clutch. Texas with one last heave coming down 4. Hunter missed it, and that's it. The Tennessee Volunteers are headed back to the Sweet 16.
Well, they're going to run the high pick and roll here. Kalkbrenner's coming up. He's not running drop coverage. Now he's going to drop a 2. Dante's Inferno! For the Blue Jays. Jackson Shellstad out of the game. Oregon in the zone. They got to keep that movement going like they've been doing all game and maybe get this kid in the lane.
Alexander, tough shot off the front of the rim. Tip to Miller. Big rebound from Mason Miller.
Jadrian is keeping Shireman. He is face guarding Baylor Shireman.
And Tracy knocks that out of bounds.
Showing that zone again. Better watch this guy.
Shireman, a runner from the baseline, no good. Ashworth dives for the rebound. Evans had it, lost it. Ashworth grabs it, and a tie-up. 1:35 to play.
These guys have to go with the high pick and roll and test Kalkbrenner on how he's going to guard it.
Kuznard to the hoop, over to Dante again! Dante and Kuznard have scored every point in the second half for Oregon. The lead is 4. Shireman, and a tie-up. And this time it'll go to the Blue Jays. 6-14. A two-man show of Kuznard and Dante. Shireman will take a 3. No good. Dante with the rebound.
They don't have to foul yet, but they got to play some good defense on this possession. And Oregon got to hold it. Let it get down to 7 and then go. And just run the pick and roll. Kuznar's been getting in the lane and good things have been happening.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Here goes Kuznard. Dante rolling with him. Kuznard, no. And Shireman the rebound. Greg McDermott says, let's run. Shireman running the length of the floor, and he draws the foul. Oregon has won 5 straight games. One more would send them to the Sweet 16 in Detroit against Tennessee. And there's a look at who Creighton might want to foul. Dante at just 60%.
Well, you know you want to get this into Kuznard's hands.
It'll be Evans to inbound. 27.4 on the clock. Shot clock turned off. Foul. He'll get Dante. That's who they wanted. And Dana Altman knows it. First Oregon free throw attempt of the night. It's a 1-and-1. Dante misses. Kalkbrenner the rebound.
Now these guys got to take it to the basket, but they are one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country.
Ashworth over to Shireman. Shireman, step back jumper. Tied.
Got plenty of time because Kuznar's got to go to the basket and get to the foul line, but he got to go.
4 seconds left. Kuznard drives, puts it up. No good! And for the second time tonight in Pittsburgh, we're going to overtime.
How good is this? Oh, it's unbelievable.
And still no Shellstad, so that right knee continues to be an issue for the freshman. It's Rigsby starting the overtime. Kuznard, runner. Yes. 29 for Kuznard.
Not looking for Kalkbrenner to get a touch at all.
Alexander with 5 in the paint, out to Ashworth, deep 3. Ashworth lets it fly. For the Utah State transfer, and the Blue Jays up by 1.
Oregon in no hurry right now, but you know what they're going to do. But Kalkbrenner is now up high. Look at the hedge. They're going to trap him there.
Dante's got it, and a foul is called against Ashworth, who on the other end of the floor let it fly from deep.
Yeah, but look at Rigsby. Rigsby's way off of him. He's got to respect the fact that these guys can shoot threes. Nobody really close to him.
And there is Shellstad going to the Oregon locker room. You saw the right knee injury late in the second half. Dante hits the free throw. He's got 25 points and 19 rebounds. The 25 ties a career high that he set in the Pac-12 championship game last week against Colorado. That was the first Oregon-made free throw of the night, and Dante's got another. Ashworth thought about another. Gets it back from Green.
They need to get Shireman a look.
Ashworth again off the side of the backdoor. Offensive rebound, Kalkbrenner. The 10 to shoot. Alexander on the attack. Here's Shire, defended by Kuznard. Evans out on him as well. 3 to shoot. What a pass! Shireman to Kalkbrenner. 1 minute to go. Alexander, what a move. There he hits!
Now you got to push a little bit. You can't play with that thing at half court like you've been doing.
Dana Altman calls timeout with 51 seconds on the clock.
Let's speak with Dana Altman briefly. The decision was to keep him on the bench as of now.
Yeah, Rigsby is still out there.
All right, let's see what they do now. They're gonna double him again. Here comes Kalkbrenner.
Evans for 3. Air ball, but the follow by Tracy. Finally, someone other than Dante and Kuznard scores for the Ducks. Now, they only have 4 seconds.
You have to foul. It's only 4 seconds. You've got to fight. Get rid of yourself for
Rigsby is told to foul, and he does. Ashworth money at the line. Oregon only has 6 threes tonight, and they have not made one in the last 9.5 minutes.
They have enough time to take a quick 2, but they got to go. If they get an open 3, that's fine. But they got to go.
Tracy nearly lost it. 20 seconds left. Kuznard puts up a 3. Wow. Timeout Oregon.
He's the guy. Him or Trey Alexander are the 2 guys that can do something off the dribble on their own. And they're going to a 1-4 here, low. It looks like a 2-man game between Shireman and Trey Alexander.
5 seconds left. Alexander with the ball. 2 seconds left. Poked away. Alexander at the horn. No! He hit the game winner at Nova, but not tonight. Evans is scoreless tonight. He's 0 for 3.
Ashworth is ending up with the best, most open shots for a while now.
Alexander tied up inside, gets rid of it to Ashworth. There he is. Ashworth has scored 19 tonight, 16 since halftime.
And Greg McDermott decided to go with 2 big guys instead of the 4 guards. Or 4 perimeter players, I should say. No Farabello, no Mason Miller. Wow.
Kalkbrenner from distance. Alexander, what a move. Misses Green! Jason Green rim-rocking! And the Ducks, with 2 minutes to go in double OT, are in trouble. A scoring drought approaching 2 minutes. And a whistle and a foul, which is 6 seconds on the shot clock. The entire night, and Kalkbrenner has sat for a grand total of 27 seconds.
You know, and it's tough for Dayton, Auckland, and Oregon when you play 8 guys and 4 that didn't score.
And one of them got hurt.
And one got hurt. So the one guy who did score at 7 points is not playing anymore. So they've been playing basically with 2 guys.
Was brilliant.
A brilliant move and a big turning point in the game.
Chance of CU for the Creighton fans here in Pittsburgh.
And you know what, Andrew, a lot of times when a team...
Alexander! The bank open after midnight in Pittsburgh. Pretty emotional handshake here. Dana Altman will be rooting for Creighton. But right now it's the Blue Jays moving on to the Sweet 16.
And Kolek will swirl. And Ross will fire a 3. Chase Ross has made a huge impact on this game. These teams don't go deep into their bench, but Cody Williams and Chase Ross have both contributed. And a nice move inside by Simpson, who's got 17 and 10 in the second half. Well, might not be who has the ball last, but who can make more threes. That might be. Joplin. He'll creep into the paint. De Silva is there. Over Lampton. Lampton with the rebound. Tough shot and a good job there staying down on his shot fake and not fouled. Simpson will drive. Orchestrate. Iguodala's got it. Conley knocked it away. Williams the other way. Buffaloes with the freshman at the controls. Hadley on top. Minute and a half to go in regulation. Hadley defended by Joplin. De Silva to Simpson. De Silva. Joplin is there again. Williams for the lead. Ross with the rebound. He's got 5. Great possession. Marquette played great defense, and Colorado showed great patience and ball movement to get a wide open shot for a good shooter. Can't get a better shot than that, Stan. Particularly not against that kind of defense. Go again. Out, around, and down! You don't need a 3, but you got to go quickly. Yeah. It's De Silva down low, and the foul will go. And you've got to be aggressive against those 2 guys now. You can't just let somebody drive the ball. Still got 1 to give. De Silva doubled, hemmed in, underneath. Williams outside. Hadley for the tie. Knocked away. Buffalo. Guard Simpson has it. Williams again down the lane. Knocked away Iguodala. And a foul called in 21 seconds to go. That was a big miss, but you gotta have this one and cut it to 2. Because you're down to 21 seconds, you're gonna have to take. Now here's the thing, you're gonna foul quickly if you're Colorado too, because you've got to give 4 fouls. So you can't wait a long time to give the fouls. Full court pressure. squeezing through Joplin. Colorado foul. There's 3 seconds going, and the referee's pointing down to free throws, but we're not. Shoot, that's only 4 team fouls on Colorado. Absolutely. You got to get 3 fouls here to get them on the line.
Jones, shot clock is off. Pollock and down court, Joplin. And fouled by O'Brien.
See, that's 4.5 seconds off the clock right there.
Bosses come off the bench and had a big game to inbound right now. Kolek is down low. Simpson is on him. Foul call. 11.7. 6-11. And in front of the inbounder, Ross. Cutting Kolek. Outside to Jones. Over to Joplin. With a whistle and a foul. And 7.4. It's on Handley of the Buffaloes. A Milwaukee kid from Milwaukee school. And he gives his Golden Eagles a 3-point lead.
I'll tell you what now, and you've got to know what you're doing, but if Joplin misses this, I'm not letting them get up at 3 and be NC State like they were in the conference tournament. I'm fouling on the dribble up the floor.
1 timeout apiece.
If he misses. In a zone press here, 1-2-2, and now dropping back.
You don't have time for this. It's Simpson with a 3. That's it. Game over. The Marquette Golden Eagles are going to the Sweet 16.
Radford will be the inbound.
There you go. Boy, Washington sneaks in for the open layup.
That's just giving them a freebie right there. Allows them to set up again. Let's see how they react with this, if they can fill up the middle of the floor defensively.
Keep in mind, Shed and Cryer playing with 4, as Garcia is going to reach in.
61%.
Wilson misses on the first. Russ Williams, a student manager at Navarro College, just outside Dallas. Kelvin was the head coach at Oklahoma. They struck up a relationship, and the respect level has grown since then. How about that defense? Roberts, Taylor, pulls and hits. Finally.
Go figure on that. May have been his toughest shot of the night. See how they're lining up this football look right there? One guy's got to come back strong. There's Cryer, they missed him.
Shed throws in, Cryer crowded. Well, they went for the initial steal. This will be against Obaseki. So L.J. Cryer, a young man whom Kelvin Sampson actually recruited out of high school. He grew up in Katy, Texas. One of the most prolific three-point shooters in the country.
Just going to say their 3 perimeter guys are pretty good free throw shooters.
Radford, he buries it. Tyrese Radford trying to breathe life into the Aggies. It's a 2-point field goal. So 2-point field goal for Radford. Inbound.
Oh, he stepped out.
Out of bounds.
Taylor jumped him, squeezing him along the sideline. Taylor with a quick hitter.
He's going to fire. Oh, he buries it.
I knew he wouldn't go away.
It's a 5-point game. Contact here. This young man has not played a bigger game in his life when you consider the stakes. He hit that big 3 late in the first meeting between these 2 teams in Houston. And Sharp, a new career high with 26.
They got to go quicker than this right here.
Taylor trying to fend off Cryer. Oh, and he's fouled.
Wow. Behind the line, too. Yeah, when you take Cryer off the floor with his 88% free throw shooting, he's another catch and foul type guy. That's because he has that rotation on the ball. He gets some friendly bounces, this young man, with the way he shoots.
Wade Taylor from Dallas trying to will his Aggies back to his hometown and the Sweet 16. If he can somehow bring them back.
The Aggies just have to continue to do what they've been doing. Try for a quick steal, and then put Houston to the free throw line. And Houston's job is to make free throws. He can run the baseline right now. Good double team.
Inbound to Sharp, and they get him. Multiple starters for Houston Now Obaseki done, and Sharp has 27 points.
Yeah, they're 80% from the free throw line, and Texas A&M 25 of 39 for 64%.
Well, those Aggies can't bear to watch. 5-point game, 50 seconds. Radford crosses over on the attack, missed it right at the rim, and then Washington cleans it up.
Same exercise right here for your Texas A&M.
It's a one-possession game. Inbound to Sharp, and they're going to get a timeout here with Shed. A 13-point Houston lead is down to 3. And now the Aggies drop back. It's a one-possession game here in Memphis.
A tough decision to make, too, if you're Buzz Williams here. Play it out.
Jamal Shed, the player of the year in the Big 12. Holding the rock for the Cougars. Here it's Ted. He lost it.
There he is. He went to the left corner.
Radford throws in. They get it to Taylor. He's going to fire. No. Taylor the rebound back. The flick misses. 1 second. And the officials say jump. Possession arrow will keep it here.
As he raced to that corner.
Radford the inbounder looking. The bounce. Garcia.
Fouls on personnel now are tough.
Shed misfires. Watch out. Roberts, the save. Boy, he looked like he was out of bounds maybe. Sharp from deep.
He got to call timeout. I think he's tied up over there in something. I can't tell with the angle.
Also keep in mind, Manny Obaseki fouled out for the Aggies. Guy who's been one of their stars over the last couple of weeks. This is Taylor, bottled up in the corner. He coughs it up. There's the foul trouble.
It's going to be interesting. Taylor just gave that ball up, but I think he's going to try to at least will this team to a win here. But so is this guy with the basketball, Shed.
Sharp. Back rim.
That didn't miss by
knocked away, and it's taken by Garcia.
That didn't miss by a whole lot.
Here comes Radford, the little hesitation maneuver, and he's going to shoot free throws. Is into the game, hadn't played tonight. The lateral meniscus tear in his knee, played more than 15 minutes the other night, and suddenly thrust under the microscope here in overtime. And Jimmy, now it's really a battle of attrition. Radford goes 1 of 2. It's a 2-point game with 1:20 gone by in overtime. Told you what's at stake. Winner here advances to Dallas to take on Duke.
Boy, a different look without the shooters out there, right?
So Sharp and Cryer, who have scored 50 tonight between them, are both done for the night. Where do they turn? It's Shed.
This is who they got to turn to. Let's see if he's going to shoot it. 3 seconds.
Crowded by Taylor. He fires, and he is fouled. Unbelievable. Jamal Shed, by the way, who has played the entire game so far, misses on the first. Sharp, 30 points if you've just hopped on with us. 7 threes tonight. And now the hopes and dreams of this Cougars team resting squarely on the shoulders of Jamal Shed. Here's his mom, Lisa, the pride of Maynard, Texas. Hoping to get his Cougars to Dallas. 2:34 left.
This guy knows what to do with the ball.
Backdoor. Malik Wilson makes it a 6-point game. 2:20 left. Here comes Radford, contact, and he's going to shoot 2. 6 of 42. Just a little over a 62% clip.
Who's going to get the assignment? It looks like Washington's going to continue to get the assignment. Remember, he's 6'7". I think Shed believes in his mind that he can go by him when the opportunity arises. Now they've switched off, and now they're back into it. Look at this. Look at Washington clapping right in his face.
Washington's going to take his turn on Shed. 5 to shoot. Shed elevates, misses. Rebound Radford.
Now you don't have to race here.
Radford doing his dance, wants to take Dunn, leans in, and lays it up and in for the Aggies.
The hesitation move Spiro outside when I said you don't have to hurry at that point. He kind of settled down for a second and then blasted it into second gear. Such a smart play on his part. And the lefty once again going left.
Radford's got 27, and it's a one-score game again.
Now it's Shed against a point guard who's a little taller than.
Dunn on the launch. Whoa. Too much. Look who it is. It's Walker.
Oh, he's only played, 3 games? What a big-time rebound.
63 seconds. Taylor has the answer.
That's the way to come off that left side. Put the ball on the floor and square your shoulders up and show the world that you have some confidence.
It's a street fight here in Memphis. 2-point game.
Buzz Williams is jumping up and down over there like a pogo stick.
10 seconds to shoot. 35 left in overtime. Shed. The hop. The floater. Just magnificent.
Got to go by somebody if you can. Wow.
Taylor, deep shot, and he misses everything.
I don't like that one. Watch the brilliance of Shed here. He understands the shot clock. When this ball's in the air, just take a look. He's waiting, and now all of a sudden, watch the big hop. And he gets the ball in the air, and boom, finishes it off. Now we're back to end of regulation right here, Spiro.
25.1. Wade Taylor 5 for 25. He's 3 of 13 from deep. Here comes Shed. They've got to foul quickly. Garcia gets to him.
Oh. Maybe a little tired.
He's led this team to 31 wins this year. Can he get them one more? 1 for 2, 5-point game. And now Kelvin Sampson's going to take a timeout. But have they run out of time here against the big mighty Cougars from Houston?
Yeah, I don't think they give up a layup that easily, so we're going to see what the decision is.
Here comes Taylor. They get him from the back.
Some teams, Spiro, give up that layup pretty easily, but did you see how they closed after the foul? If he can make them. And then you have your choice where you want to send this ball. Sometimes you say, well, let's direct it to somebody here and there, but right now, if you're the Houston team, you're doing your best just to get this ball in bounds. Dunn is a 69% free throw shooter. Walker hasn't played enough to really have a statistical number that matters. Let's see who's going to try to get it. Oh, they're really squeezed in tight. Oh, you got to foul him really
down to Elvin, and he's going to shoot free throws. He's appeared in 19 games. And it's still a one-possession game.
All right, it wasn't a bad shot for a miss. At least it was long, Spiro, right? A lot of times you come in situations like that, you come up short. So the fact that he went long, this should relax him a little bit more.
Boy, he got one. 4-point game. Keep in mind, Shed has just fouled out. They roll it into Radford, and here we go. Here comes the Aggie star, and Buzz Williams takes a timeout. All the way back to 1987 and UTEP.
So, Spiro, that's why you take the 2.
I think you missed your calling as a coach. Wilson hits on the second. 5-point game, 8.9 seconds left. Remember, they're out of timeouts here. Radford, the inbounder. Here comes Taylor. They'll fire from the corner. The three. Hefner, no. Taylor lost it, and it is over. The Houston Cougars survive and advance.
Who makes and misses free throws, as both teams are good free throw shooters at 79, Clemson at 73, and 71 for Arizona.
Hits the first of the 1-and-1. P.J. Hall, Clemson three-point shooting numbers, including tonight. Clemson opponents shooting at just 18% from beyond the arc.
But also, too, which is a key down the stretch of this game, advantage Clemson, P.J. Hall, 79% free throw shooter. Shefflin, 75% free throw shooter.
Oh, inside, Hall backs off, lets him score.
Smart decision. You don't want to give up. Even though Ballo is a poor free throw shooter, you don't want to pick up another foul. This is where the patience and backcourt play for both teams is going to be very critical. It's all about decision making in the late stretches of the game.
All still with those three fouls. Shefflin as well. They've done a great job playing with the fouls. Cutting free. Oh, set up again by Shefflin. These two have put on a clinic in the front court. 5-point game. Minute and a half to go. Love inside. Bottle the catch and the finish. That's open all day right now.
That's through a zone, but that was patience, and Caleb Love put the pass where only Ballo could get it in. How quickly he was able to catch, gather, and get it up before the defender was able to take that shot away.
Approaching the 1-minute mark. Pressure shots coming. Who's going to be willing to take them as Hall, no, got a timeout. So Clemson has one timeout left. Arizona still two. Both teams in the double bonus, and Hall springs free. Brad Brownell draws up a gem in that timeout. 64 points.
You don't need a three here. Move the ball. Play this just like it's a man-to-man offense.
But Bradley's going to let a three go, and he reins it in. Wow! Jaden Bradley. 18 overall. Clemson put it in.
But time and score allowed you to take that chance because you were up 5. If you're up 3, I don't think you take that chance. So you have a little margin of error from that perspective.
All right, Arizona just took their last timeout. No fouls to give. Bradley defending. Hunter. Big possession here. Trip to the Elite Eight is on the line. Who's going to be willing to take the big shot? Chase Hunter drives it with time to shoot. He's fouled, and it goes! Chase Hunter! And one! What a finish at the basket! Extra special spin, and Chase Hunter a chance at a three-point play.
Well, Hunter has proven in this tournament he's not afraid of the big moment. He's a senior guard, kind of been there, done that. This is his big moment. And again, instead of settling for a jump shot, Brian, once again, he was able to catch the ball on the move, use that quickness. That's his mother, Brandy. Able to get to the basket. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Can add one more right here.
Gives him 18. What a tournament he is having. Back-to-back 20-point games. Was that the finisher? Arizona trying to stay in this. They're down 5. Shefflin all over Love. Love drives. Love the floater. Good. One possession game. Clemson by 3. They put it in. Nobody guarding Gerard. Up ahead. Nobody guarding Dylan Hunter. And he's going to lay it in. And the younger brother has an and one. Dylan Hunter with his first basket of the game. And it could be a finisher for the Clemson Tigers.
I didn't understand what Caleb Love was doing. He stayed on P.J. Hall when he could have went over and took the foul on Gerard.
Can you imagine playing with your brother at the collegiate level, but then playing with him in an NCAA tournament game. Arizona's got to go quick here. Bradley, why not? Missed it. Clock ticks, and it is going to be the Clemson Tigers out of the ACC, headed to the Elite Eight. And Sam Walters is in. He's a three-point threat for Alabama. Cash free throws from Davis in the clutch. One possession game, minute and a half to go. A trip to the Elite Eight on the line. Here goes Sears. Sears working with Nelson. Sears finishes strong. Mark Sears gets to his strong hand, lays it in. Heels by one.
Decision making, solid defense without fouling. More importantly, get the ball in your best player's hands.
Approaching the 1 minute mark. Weathers, he's going to fire. Missed it.
Why? You don't need, they want you to take that shot, so advantage Alabama right there on that defensive possession.
Alabama can take the lead here. Sears, he's a handful. Sears had 26 in round 2. One of their best scorers. Nelson inside. Nelson, a foul. It goes and one. North Dakota, stand up. Grant Nelson a chance at a three-point play.
What I say about decision making, you take a tough three, Alabama runs to pick and roll. It's double team. The rotation is late. Withers, who shot the shot, was late on the rotation, and now you got a chance to put yourself up two. By excellent decision that time by Mark Sears to be able to execute that pick and roll and get it to Grant Nelson.
Devils Lake, North Dakota native. Stellar career in the Summit League. First team All Summit League last year for North Dakota State. And he is delivering for Alabama when it counts the most. Bama by 2. Timeout.
Around that side, so now can't help.
A little over 8 seconds separating shot and game clock. R.J. Davis drives on the left, blocked by Nelson. Who else? 15 to shoot. Carolina ball. Third block shot for Grant Nelson. Make it his 4th. Carolina has time here. They reset it. Wojcik. Steady with the ball. Now Davis, guarded by Griffin. Shot clock down to 6. Davis trying to find some room. Davis got Nelson all over him. Tough shot, no good. And it's Nelson grappling. Shot clock violation. It is Alabama ball with a 2-point lead and 7.7 seconds left. Got to get a quick foul here if you're Carolina. And it's into the hands of Nelson. He is fouled by Ingram. That's what he dreamed of. He transferred into the SEC. Clutch free throw to give Bama a 3-point lead. And one more. And it could send Carolina out.
Yeah. Big time. This one.
This is backyard. This is what you dream about as a kid right here. To give them a 4-point lead. Grant Nelson. Cash. 7-0 run Bama. They clear it out. Nate Oates says no fouls. Carolina's got to go quick. They're down 4. R.J. Davis to the baseline. Gives it to Bacon. It's good, but 1.2 seconds remain. Carolina trying to guard this. Looks like a football set. Now they go. Estrada trying to get it in the count, and he takes a timeout, so he's got one left.
There it is.
Patient. Estrada steady with it. The trigger man gets it in. Nelson's got it. Clock ticks. Quick foul. 0.6 remaining. 2 shots here. Short. Slight crack in the window.
Okay.
Miss or make?
I'm making it.
Make it
now.
Get your 3-point lead.
The miss. Look,
scramble on a miss.
Scramble on a miss. But the make ensures that you have nothing else but a overtime.
Tie. Good call. Here we go. Nelson to put him up 3. And he missed it. And it's Nelson got the block. Game over. Alabama. The Sweet 16 is no longer sour. They advance to the Elite Eight for the the first time in 20 years.
A minute and a half remaining. 52-48 Duke.
They're going to open up the middle.
Here's Roach. 12 to shoot. Roach the drive. Fake. Jumper.
This kid is clutch. Goodness. He doesn't mind the moment. No point guard now. So Crier's going to have to run the show, maybe give it up and get it back. Sharp's another big weapon, and Roberts either the post up or right here. He's got to go right at it.
Trying to get a quick hitter. Roberts cannot.
Look at him go after it.
Rebound action. He tries to knock it off, and he does. He bangs it off McCain and then falls into photographers.
That's Houston basketball.
We are under a minute to play.
Good defense here by Duke.
They go long for Roberts.
Duke just needs really one stop right here.
Got to attack, though.
Dunn. Give it up. Sharp drives in. The Euro. He hangs and hits.
And one.
Plus the foul.
Wow. How about that?
Looked like he lost the ball and fumbled it before he attacked off the bounce.
And it's Ryan Young who is done for the night.
Stayed with it, though. Known as a shooter. Boy, he is impressive. Physical presence at the rim.
Fantastic sophomore year. Doubled his scoring. It's a three-point game.
All Houston right now needs is a stop. They're in good shape.
We're going to play this trip out. I think you got to keep in motion if you're going to run the clock a little bit, just so you're in action.
I think it's going to be Roach, Filipowski, screen and roll.
And I think you got to get in the lane somehow, whether it's the ball screen or just individual ability.
Roach, fend off, 9 to shoot.
Look at that help.
Give it up, Filipowski. In and out. Rebound. Houston's got it. The door is open. 20 seconds left. Cougars are down by 3.
They got the timeout. They'll pin down to get Sharp a touch.
It's Sharp. 14 seconds. Crier drives in, looking for 2. Didn't have the angle. And knocked out of bounds. Houston's going to retain with 8.9.
Boy, what an opportunity to seal it.
They went for the quick 2 right here.
We can take a look now.
It looked like it was off Mitchell.
And that was the call.
Crier was able to get back in bounds and make a play on the ball there.
8.9 on the clock.
Sharp or Crier. And there's a double whammy.
Houston down by 3. Wilson triggers in. Sharp, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Sharp, jumper for the tie. It's short.
I thought he made it. He's out of bounds going the other way.
0.8 on the clock. Sharp got a good look.
Boy, he worked diligently to extricate himself. And the constant defense. Proctor didn't foul, challenged.
All Duke has to do is get it in cleanly. Filipowski comes to the ball, and that's it. Duke goes from sweet to elite. They knock off the 1 seed in the South.
Now 7 for 12 from the line is Pringle. 6-point game. Clemson is down with the ball. Godfrey on the floor for Hall. Here's Chase Hunter. Gives it right back. Reset it. Sheffler working on Pringle. Nothing there. Shot clock to 9. Joe Girard needs a screen. He lets it fly. Girard! A big 3 for the Tigers. 14 and a half for Joe Girard. 2 minutes to go. Inside, wide open, Pringle lays it in, and 1. From the line this year, that one-handed free throw, that was pure. Needed to see that one go through. A 3-point trip for Alabama. 2-possession game again, almost a steal by Pringle. Now Shefflin going to work, falls down, needs help. Shefflin, did he get a timeout? He did.
Game days.
to make about 150 a day.
He's a game changer, and all that work is paying off. He's got his 25th 20-point game. Clemson with Clark. What a finish that was. He's fallen down, and Jack Clark delivers the layup. It's a 4-point Bama lead. A minute and a half to go. For the right to go to the Final Four to take on UConn, the overall #1 seed. Sears, been the hot hand, step back three. Money! Mark Sears again! Big shot Bob says there's a big shot Mark in the house. Robert Horry enjoying that one. Clemson has to be perfect now. Oh, Griffin knocked it out of the hands, almost had a steal. Under a minute to go. Chase Hunter for three, up and over Pringle. Missed it. Nelson with a rebound. It's ripped out of his hands, and Godfrey lays it in.
Are you kidding me? He took it right away from Grant Nelson. You're talking about a big-time play. Hey, Godfrey.
Sears, ball control here. Going to work the clock. Next foul will put him at the line. Oh, turnover. Pringle turned it over. Sears with the foul. That is the 10th-team foul. And 2 free throws coming. Pringle with an unforced error here.
But he had assumed that Mark Sears was going to be there. You can't do that at this time of the game. Just like you got to be strong with the ball. RJ Godfrey able to take it, and watch this turnover here. He's thinking that Mark Sears is going. I think Mark sees Clark back there. That's why he didn't go.
And he takes the foul that might have ended up in a dunk. So he takes the foul to put him at the line for 2. Jack Clark, who misses the first one. Big miss. Pringle's turnover.
You see why Mark stopped. By Clark being there, he had nowhere to go. He was going to peel back out towards half court, I'm assuming, and try to get the pass back that way.
Clark, another good free throw shooter, 83%. Clemson has struggled from the line, and he missed them both. And Estrada's got the rebound. That is costly for Clemson. Clemson has only made half their free throws in this game, 8 for 16. They are running out of time, sending Alabama to the line here. 35 seconds remain, and it's Estrada at the free throw line.
You said it, 8 for 16, 78% free throw shooting team. It's a 5-point game, and you miss 8 free throws.
Estrada right down the heart. Clemson is a top 10 team in the nation in free throw percentage, and it bites him here late. Big one here for Aaron Estrada. Hits them both in the clutch. Clemson's got to go fast. 33 seconds left. Chase Hunter drives. They let him drive. He gets the dunk. 5-point game. Alabama with the lead. Double-double. 13 in the second half. Alabama will put it in and expecting a quick foul here. Estrada takes the timeout.
Spread across for Crimson Tide to get it in.
And they get it into Nelson. Nelson's fouled right away. The second ticks off the clock. Down to the other end of the floor. Nelson, 81%. He was clutch against Carolina at the line. He made 10 of 13. And he stays that way. Grant Nelson. He's got the Crimson Tide feeling it right now. Still a 2-possession game. Clemson out of timeouts, remember. And P.J. Hall has fouled out. Chauncey Wiggins on the floor. 3-point shooters on the floor here for the Tigers. One more for Nelson.
Clemson, you want to guard the 3 and give up the 2. So don't foul and bail Clemson out.
3-possession game. Chase Hunter drives it. Estrada's on the strip down. Hunter gets it back. A lot of time taken off. Gerard for 3. No. Nelson fighting for it. double-double for him, 16 in this game. Clock continues to tick. Here is Gerard with 5 remaining. He hits a 3. Too little, too late for Clemson, though, on the run out. Estrada, and he will lay it in. And the Alabama Crimson Tide will roll into the Final Four for the first time in program history.
And this latest 1-2 matchup in the regional finals living up to the hype. A 1-point game with 7:45 to go.
Matt Painter decides to go big with Kaufman ready.
Edey spinning and scoring. 29 for Zach Edey. Owaka has done the best job defensively on Edey. He's been sitting with 4 fouls. We'll see how long Rick Barnes keeps him on the bench.
And with Ziegler out,
and a turnover. Meshack takes it right back to Gainey. Over to Connect for the tie. Yes, sir!
I tell you, this guy can really shoot the ball.
31 for Dalton Connect. The 8th time this year he's hit for at least 30 in a game.
Give it to the big target. Go double.
Edey, tough shot there. Estrella doing a great job hanging in there defensively.
He pushed him out. Instead of getting a 5-footer, he ended up taking like a 9-foot fadeaway.
Connect again. Not this time, and the rebound is grabbed by Jones. Great rebound there by Lance Jones as Connect was bearing down. Edey's been held to just 2 points in the last 4.5 minutes, and it's been with Estrella in there. That's the matchup here. Edey with 6 on the shot clock, spinning on Estrella and scoring.
What a great move. That's 2 moves in a row going to the other shoulder.
Edey now with 31. His season high is 35. And Owaka is at the scorer's table. Connect to Estrella.
That time Zach Edey got a little lazy. He wasn't worried about Estrella. He should have been. That's why he got that.
6th tie of the game with 5.5 to go. Edey over Estrella, front of the rim, and it goes out of bounds to Tennessee.
He's really overplaying that left shoulder, and he's pushing him out. Great move going the other way. See, if they're gonna try and take that other shoulder, you got to go the other way. And a good job there, Estrella diving hard to the basket. Edey stayed too long to guard the dribbler, and he gives it up.
They're all fired up. How could you not be in this environment? Estrella just went to the bench and got a huge ovation from the Tennessee fans. Owaka is back in there with 4 fouls.
You know, it hurt Edey when you overplay that left shoulder, and then he keeps trying to go there.
Connect from the free throw line. Comes up short, and Edey fumbled the rebound. A scramble for it. Edey's got it. And we have a tie-up. The possession arrow this time favors Tennessee. This is the first time since 1990 that players on opposite teams have had a player go for at least 30 in an Elite 8 game or later. What a showdown here between Edey and Connect.
We're seeing 2 of the great performances in the history of this tournament. There have been a lot of them, there's no doubt, but these are 2 great ones.
Ziegler is back out there for Tennessee. Connect comes to get it. Braden Smith is right on him. Now Connect for 3. And the rebound, a foul is committed. I think that's Owaka. I think that's going to be his 5th. It is. So Tobe Owaka has fouled out of the game with 4:42 to go.
I don't know, is Rick Barnes going to Adu or Estrella? He's going to Estrella. I mean, yes, that's a foul. Owaka had his left arm. It's a foul.
And it sends Edey to the free throw line at the other end of the floor. Purdue at the line today, 63%. And Edey is 7 out of 10. A 1-and-1 for Zach Edey. And he makes it. Big shot there by Edey. He's got 32 points and 16 rebounds. 5 of the 16 boards on the offensive end. As you see the foul trouble for Tennessee.
My guess is Tennessee's gonna run connect on the baseline. That's been pretty effective, especially with him curling.
1 out of 2 for Edey.
Free throws have not been good for Purdue.
And Rick Barnes will call timeout.
Let's see if Ziegler gets something going.
Jones defending Connect. Connect uses the screen, sends it out to James. James pulls up, and the rebound to Gillis. This is the matchup we talked about with Evan Washburn before the game. Ziegler on Braden Smith. Smith uses the screen. Smith was open and now bounces it into Edey. Edey, and a foul is called against James.
That's been their best offense in the half court.
Let's check in with Evan.
And coach, that's exactly what Matt Painter was focused on in that last huddle. How they're going to defend Dalton Connect. Obviously, you got Jones has had that matchup a lot of this game. The other message that he kept echoing was defensive rebounding next play and make them earn everything.
Yeah, you got to, I mean, they are a great defensive rebounding team.
We talked earlier about Zach Edey taking pride and not getting tired. He's only rested 33 seconds today. Connect, separation, and he's fouled. Thought he was going to knock that one down. That's the third foul on Fletcher Lawyer. It'll be 2 shots for Dalton Connect.
I didn't see a whole lot of contact there.
Sounds like the Purdue fans agree with you. But Connect gets it to go from the line. 32 points for Connect, 34 for Zach Edey. It'll be Lawyer to inbound. Zach Edey has scored the last 12 points for Purdue.
Tennessee picking up the pressure a little bit.
It is Estrella matched up with Edey. Ziegler trying to get there. 3.5 to play. Smith. Estrella was there, but what a find by Smith to Edey.
He's so smart. He knew Estrella left Edey to come to him. Just throw it up there. Zach's going to get it and dunk it.
6 assists for Smith today. Connect for 3. That's too strong. And Gillis is there for the rebound.
You know, Gillis hasn't scored a lot of points, but he's been solid in a lot of areas in this game. Seven rebounds, 3 assists. They're going to get Zach down low.
Tennessee has an elite defense. They need a stop here. Jones for 3. It's good! And a foul is called That's going to go on Lance Jones. Jones has 7 points all here in the second half.
Well, that's only their third made three in the game that Jones had there. They just threw it up to Edey. And then Lance Jones with the three. Ziegler comes a little late. And down the other end, Dalton Connect was fouled, but it's only Purdue's 5th foul. So they only can take it out of bounds. They got one more to play with.
2:26 to go. Connect rises and misses the three. And Lawyer with the weak side rebound.
They should play the clock a little bit and get it in. I don't have to say it. I think the whole world knows where this ball is going.
Tennessee just 2 points in the last 3.5 minutes. Lawyer wide open. Misses the three, but Smith tracks it down.
I think they want to kill a few seconds. Whoa. I don't know what happened there.
Lawyer went to the ground.
It looked inadvertent between Ziegler and him. I don't know.
Smith, Edey, and a foul.
I don't know if they're going to look at that. It's been in a close game, Andrew. Nothing beats, I know when I coach, having a big guy that can score, that you can throw the ball to when things are in doubt. They have a better idea of what they want to do than Tennessee does, only because Tennessee doesn't have that.
Continues to break records, and he has drawn 13 fouls today. If he makes this free throw, he'll tie a career high 38 for Zach Edey, and firing up the crowd.
They're trying like heck to get Connect open. And they're switching aggressively on him. The defense for Purdue is really good.
Ziegler breaks free and scores. And Rick Barnes calls timeout.
Oh, bad place to throw the ball.
Edey's got it. And a foul is called. 12 for 16, but he misses that one. And Gainey's going to come back in for Estrella. 1 out of 2 for Edey. A Purdue team that has not been to the Final Four since 1980. Tennessee has never been to the Final Four.
Edey's guarding Meshack, who's not a real good scorer. That's a smart move by Matt Painter.
Connect through traffic all the way, and he lays it in. 69-64, 107 to go. Braden Smith with Gainey all over him. James and Gainey converge.
Well, that's a foul. 2-possession game right now.
Lawyer with 10. Feeds Edey. Meshack on him. James helps Edey, and before the shot, a foul on the floor.
On the other end.
Oh.
Tennessee has to score quick.
As we told you, Edey is only sat for 33 seconds today. Misses the first. This is the second, an air ball. Wow. Matt Painter does have 2 timeouts left for Purdue. See if he gives his guys a rest right here. He just yelled at Braden Smith. This is it right here as you see the foul trouble for Tennessee.
And Zach Edey's guarding Meshack, but Meshack's not a good shooter. He needs to stand in the paint and not let guys get drops.
Connect, trying to get to the basket again. Blocks him. Gillis has it to Smith.
Now you get a foul. You got a foul.
What a play by Edey.
You have to foul right away.
Not fouling yet, and now Meshack gives it with 21 seconds to go.
He makes one more, it's going to be tough. Real tough.
Would make it a 3-possession game.
And these guys just got to go. They also have 1 timeout left, Tennessee.
Connect all the way for 2, and Rick Barnes will call his final timeout. It'll be Lawyer to inbound. To Edey, and there's the fouls. A career high. 39 for Edey. And now 40. The fourth time a Boilermaker has scored 40 in a tournament game. Glenn Robinson once, Carson Edwards twice.
You know how hard it is to make a free throw after you shot an air ball? It's pretty hard.
And he did. Can he make two? No, 1 out of 2. 72-66. 10 seconds left. Connect. Ziegler puts up a 3. No good. Warner the rebound. 5 seconds left. Warner will dribble it out.